Hello everyone, welcome back to the Temple of English Learning. Today we are going to do contracted or short forms of verb. Contracted form is that form when we shorten the pronoun and verb form. Pronoun plus verb, we shorten them, we contract them, and they will give us the short form. And these short forms help us in communication. As we short them, we pronounce them short also. As we will do the examples, you will come to know how they perform the function, how they are helpful in our communication. Right? So let's begin. On my left side are the long forms, and on my right side is the contracted form. And you will see first I have written the pronoun form I, you, we, he, she, it, they, and then there is verb. Okay, I am, you are, we are. And here is the short form. Whenever we use the short form, we put apostrophe. Apostrophe. I am, I apostrophe am. This is am is the short form of I am. So as you say I am going there, this is the long form I am. And in short form I'll say am going there. So this shorten the sentence. I am is a long form and short form am going there. Am. I am. This is a long form and short form am going there. You are. You are. You apostrophe R E. You are. We are. We apostrophe R E. We are. We are. We contract the two words. We are. We are. He is. He is. He is. We pronounce them together. He is. It's not he is in contracted form. It's not he is. He is the long form, elaborated form. And when we contract it, it becomes he's. She is, she's. It is, it's. They are, they are. They are. It's contracted form. Okay. And I will tell you the other meaning of these three words also. He's, she's, it's. In the next slide, you will come to know the other meaning. Okay. I have, I apostrophe VE. Whenever there is have or has, apostrophe VE, have, apostrophe S, is, has. In the last slide, we have done it as he is, but here it is has. Okay. We will come to it also. So I have, I've. You have, you've. Short form, you. We have, we've. We apostrophe ve, we've. We've. He has, he's. He's. He is, he's. He has, he's. She has, she's. It has, its. They have, they've. Now how will come you will come to know that it's he is or he has. So it will depend upon the sentence. Okay, he is going there. He has got the job. He is going there. He's got the job. Right? When you pronounce it, when you put what comes after has or after is, that will make the clear whether it is or has. Let's move to the next slide. I had or I would. Again, there are two forms. I had, I would, I'd apostrophe D. Okay, had also makes id would also contract it to id, id, and it is pronounced as short form, contracted form, id. If you want to put it as a long form, this is I had or I would, and in short form, in the form of communication, spoken English, it's I'd. I would find it. I would find it. I had found it. These are the long forms. I'd find it. I'd found it. These are the short forms. You had or you would. You'd. You'd. We had or we would. We'd. We'd. This is we'd, we'd, apostrophe d, we'd. He had or would. He'd. He'd. She had, she would. She'd. It had, it would. It'd. It'd. It would be better. It'd be better. They had, they would. They'd. They'd. Okay, now the future form. I'll. I will. I'll. I apostrophe double L. I'll. You will. You'll. 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 We will. 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 He will. He'll. She will. She'll. It will. It'll. It'll. They will. They'll. Now come to the negative forms. So with auxiliary verbs we have put not, and the negative form, the contracted form in negatives, you combine the two words and replacing the O with apostrophe only. You combine the two words auxiliary verb and not, but you replace the word letter O with apostrophe only, right? Like is not, isn't, you pronounce it as isn't. Are not, aren't. I am not, am not, was not, wasn't, were not, weren't, has not, hasn't, have not, haven't, had not, hadn't. Do not, don't, does not, doesn't, did not, didn't, will not, won't, will not, won't, shall not, shan't. Remember this distinction. This is will not, WO, N apostrophe T, won't, and shall not, SHA, N apostrophe T. Would not, wouldn't, should not, shouldn't, cannot, can't, single N, cannot, there is double N and O, but in can't you write single N and apostrophe T. Could not, couldn't, may not, mayn't, might not, mightn't, you will pronounce it as mightn't, mightn't, must not, mustn't, you pronounce it as mustn't. This T is silent, right? Okay. Need not, needn't, dare not, daren't, dare not, daren't. And remember one thing, this word mayn't, we use it very rare. Though this word is not wrong, but in American English, they don't use this word, and in British English also, we avoid this word. But remember this thing, that this is not wrong, right? All right. So these are the forms, contracted forms. Thanks and happy learning.